Words of our Divine Mother from the book The Mother by our Lord Sri Aurobindo, with the Mother's comments of 1954, comments on chapter 1, page 119. One child is asking, "Sweet Mother, here it is written, it is only the very highest supramental force descending from above and opening from below that can victoriously handle the physical nature and annihilates its difficulties. I don't understand the last part." For this, our mother is asking, "Which words exactly don't you understand?" For this, the child says, "An opening from below that can victoriously handle the physical nature." For this, our mother says, "Handle victoriously." You don't know what this means? Okay. Opening from below, that is something which comes from above and forces itself up from below, forces its way, makes a kind of road, a path through the resistance that's below, by opening a way as one when one enters a virgin forest and cuts down the trees, one opens a way. Well, it is like that, you see. There is a resistance in the lower level of matter, and by the pressure from above, it opens the road and makes a passage through the resistance. And then, do you understand what follows? The child says, "No, that can victoriously handle." Mother says, "Handle, that means deal with, that is, which can deal with all the resistances of the physical world. It is only the highest force which can overcome the difficulties of matter." That's what it means. All the resistances and difficulties of the physical world can be overcome only by the highest force, the highest supramental force. Do you understand now? The child says yes. Mother turns to another child, "Nothing?" And then to another child, "You?" And then the child asks mother, "Sweet mother, it is said, reject the false notion that the divine power will do and is bound to do everything for you at your demand. And even though you do not satisfy the conditions laid down by the Supreme, then," for this mother says, "But you know, there are people who are told you should surrender." Then they answer you with a smile, "Well, make me surrender." Why? This is very simple. When one wants to make some progress, mother says yes. One tries but finds that something doesn't want to advance, doesn't want to progress, and mother says yes to progress. Then if one asks the divine to, mother says to help, the child says yes. That's something quite different. To help, that's understood. Here is there to help, or he is there to help. But what is said here means to sit idly, not doing anything, not making the shadow of an effort, nor even aspiring or willing, nothing. And then say, "Well, God will do this for me. The divine will do everything for me. The divine grace will give me aspiration. If I need aspiration, it will give it to me. If I need surrender, it will give me that," and so on. I have to do nothing except to remain passively seated without striving and without willing anything. Well, there are people like that. That many. They are told, "Aspire, give me aspiration." Laughter. They are told, "Be generous." "Oh, make me generous, I shall give you everything." Then they laugh. And then to another child, mother turns, "And you? You have a question?" For that, the child says, "I am repeating a question, sweet mother. Here in French it is written, opening the passage from below, but in English the word passage is not there." "Yes, who has the English?" Another child says, "I." "Read it, read your English." And then the child reads, And it is only the very highest supramental force descending from above and opening from below that can victoriously handle the physical nature and annihilate its difficulties. Opening from below, long silence. Then Divine Mother says, this can mean allowing the force which is hidden at the core of the matter to manifest itself. It gives the idea of the supramental presence which is at the center of all things but is hidden and incapable of manifesting itself, so to say, and which then would be as if awakened by the force coming from above and would manifest. It can mean this, that is to say, if it may want to express the fact that the two extremities meet as in a circle, the beginning and the end touch, it can mean this. Pavitra is asking a question. Mother, that's what the French means, the French translation. For this, our mother says, obviously, only it is not said in these very words. It means, in fact, whether it is said in this way or another, it means that the two extremities join, you see, they unite. The Supreme who is in the matter and the Supreme who is outside matter unite and join. That's what it means. In both cases, it means the same thing.